And welcome to 5 on Friday. This is Suzanne Wegmiller from Crosby Scholars, and thanks for watching today. I'm going to talk a little bit about making the most out of high school. You have to be there, might as well do the best you can and get the most out of your 4 years of free education. So I want to start with an idea that, what do you do when you don't know what you want to do? Because a lot of times in high school, you don't know what career path you want for sure. So what I say is prepare as broadly as you can then so that you're prepared for more than one thing. And there are 3 basic outcomes in high school that the people that are working in the school are preparing you for. And they're looking at, they call them the 3 E's. One is enrolling. And those are the students that will go right from high school into more education. So whether it's at a community college, a 4-year school, trade school, whatever, those students will enroll and continue their education after high school. The next E is enlist. And those are students who will choose to go into the military. So whether or not it's the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, those students will enlist. Sometimes they actually leave before their senior year is completely finished. So that's the second E. And the third E is employment. So some students want to go straight into the workforce when they graduate from high school. And so high school can also prepare you to be job ready upon graduation. So those are your 3 E's. And you might think that, it's really different. How do you prepare for employment versus enlistment or enrollment? Well, there might not be as much different as you think. And one of the tools you can help you is your online registration guide. Most school districts on their website have this guide available. It's very lengthy. It has a lot of information about classes, what they are, what you need to take before a particular class, which high school it might be offered at. Is it virtual? Is it online? So check that out if you haven't looked at it, and you might be surprised at all of the different topics your school has to offer. So let's look at then, if you're thinking about going on into your education and enrolling, some things that you can remember while you're in high school is that getting 2 years of a world language will be a good idea, because all of the UNC schools, that's something that they are looking for on your transcript. Not required for graduation, but it is for the college enrollment. If you don't have it beforehand, you're going to have to take it there in most cases. So it's going to cost you money later on. If you're looking to go to a selective school, it's probably a good idea in your high school career that you take some AP, IB, CCP, or honors courses so that you can get that rigor in there and get some extra points on your GPA that will make you competitive with the other applicants. You also need strong core coursework. So in your English and your reading and your math, don't slack off on those. Those are all important skills that you need for secondary education for sure. You also need skills like teamwork and problem solving, what we call essential skills. And those come in the classroom. They also come through lots of other activities like the next one listed, extracurriculars. That might be sports, it might be band, it could be clubs, could be part-time job. And for some professions or some careers down the road, you might want to get job skills even though you're going to enroll. For example, CNA is a good stepping stone and a required one for some nursing programs. And you can do that while you're in high school. So after looking at enrollment, let's see what you need to do if you're going to enlist. So JROTC is helpful if you want to enlist. You'll learn about the structure of the military. They'll show you the career opportunities that are available. You're going to get a lot of leadership skills, and they're going to show you kind of what it's like to be a military person in uniform. So you're still going to need the strong core courses. They want you to be able to read, write, and do math, just like we did for the people that are going to enroll. Essential skills are also very important. Like I said before, the leadership is definitely part of the JROTC. and problem solving, just how you get along with people is very important. Extracurriculars are helpful here too. All the teamwork that you might do on a sports team or in band is going to pay off for you. And job skills. Let's say you want to be a computer technician in the military. Well, take some of those computer classes in high school to see if you really like them as much as you think. And if you do, you'll have a head start. If you don't, then you can try another path. And finally, sorry, the last one for employment, obviously job skills are going to be important. And those are a lot of them in your CTE classes. So you've got your business or your agriculture, culinary, mechanics, all kinds of ready to work skills that you can get in your high school curriculum. You still need the strong core courses though. You still reading, writing, math are important. Maybe you don't need calculus, but you still need some strong math skills. You need essential skills like problem solving and communicating with other people. Those are important no matter where you go. And extracurriculars, especially part-time jobs, are very helpful if you want to go straight into the workforce, because employers love to see prior work experience, even if it was part-time, even if it was not related to what your career goal is. It's still very telling about you as an employee and how successful you might be with them. So as you can see, there's a lot of similarities here, and just doing your best, working hard, making an effort, that will pay off for you any direction that you choose to go. So take this opportunity while you're in high school, make the most of it, and I don't think you'll be sorry. You'll see the dividends down the road. Thanks.